Welcome back. New York Fashion Week is one of the biggest events in the fashion world. It was created 75 years ago for designers to showcase their new looks. Well, this year, two Suncoast hairstylists traveled to the Big Apple to be a part of the big event. Cheyenne Clark and Chelsea Lindy, master stylists at Cutting Loose Salon, are back and here to tell us all about the behind-the-scenes action at New York Fashion Week. Very exciting stuff. And I don't think everyone realizes what really happens backstage. So help us understand first why you were there. What brought you there?
So we were there with two different hair teams, Orbe and Bumble. And we were very fortunate to be there with them. And we got to be back there doing hair with all the top models. Wow. So the energy, if you can only imagine. Tight spaces, very tight spaces.
Yeah, so paint that picture for us, because we see the the runway models come down calm and poised. What is the backstage frenzy like?
Backstage is a show in itself, honestly. That's where the real show is. And then everything is over in a matter of 10 minutes. There's so many hours of prep that goes into this entire production and these masterminds of all different crafts that bring something beautiful together that consumers end up seeing, and where we draw all of our trends from going into the seasons ahead of us.
Were you actually doing the hair?
We were. We did 8 shows this season, which was amazing.
How many models were you styling about, an approximate?
It depended on the show. The most we did was a show that had, I think, 40 models.
Wow.
And now what did they want? Did they want like loose waves like you girls have? Did they want updos? Like what kind of things do you whip off?
Well, it ranges.
It depends.
It can be like, you walk in and the designer has like this storyline, and it could be this like romantic story, or it could be like the models in space, and you have to
right. Do you know this in advance, or do you have to create?
Is there a way to prepare for this type of thing?
They might give you a little demo before, but mostly there's a picture, and you're working with other hairdressers who obviously are the best in the industry. So you just go with the flow.
That's a big hats off to you, that you just have to have enough in your wheelhouse to be able to say, okay, I'll pull that together and pull that together.
We do train. It's like an athlete. We train like we
do a boot camp beforehand.
Wow, I'm sure the amount of volume of hair and just how quickly everything goes. While you were there, I understand you did get to see some of these shows and get to see some of the looks. What were your overall impressions of Fashion Week this year?
There's so much diversity that's happening on the runway, and especially even with the models. There are models of all different shapes and sizes.
All ages. We've even seen pregnant women.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Because that's what it looks like walking down the street, so you would want your
Absolutely.
clothes to look like that.
Absolutely. It's a lot more focused on your everyday person.
That's nice. I think that's a relief to a lot of people who are trying to stay on trend. Speaking of quickly, if there's one takeaway living here on the Suncoast, if we want to try to be ahead of the fashion trend, what's one thing we can incorporate into our wardrobe?
Everyone has to get a leopard print accessory or blouse.
Again?
Yeah.
I still got one.
Linda, you're all set.
We figured it out 30 years ago.
Thank you, ladies. It's so great to hear, and congratulations. And all of the wonderful stylists at Cutting Loose is just a testament to your talent. Of course, you can find the latest trends in hair at Cutting Loose Salons. Visit them online at cuttingloose.net.